Over the last few weeks, the Nigerian Naira has gained tremendously against the dollar. As a matter of fact, there's nothing like this we have seen ever since, 1999. The Nigerian Naira has never gained against the dollar to this extent. Whatever magic that the government is doing, most people will say, please let it be sustained. Some others will say, well, before you talk about sustainability, let's talk about food prices. Many Nigerians are excited, but some are not. The ones that are not excited because these gains against the dollar doesn't reflect the prices of food in the market. And guess what? This particular 10-liter King's oil that usually sold for 10,000 naira to 15,000 naira is now selling between 25,000 and 30,000 naira. And then the 25 liters that's usually going for 42,000 naira is now selling for more than 57,000 naira. We have the store manager who would give us a little bit of insight about the pricing of things, what he thinks about the prices and why he thinks these prices have been fluctuating and how it is affecting him directly. We have the store manager who would give us a little bit of insight about the development and how he has been keeping up with the price fluctuation. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. We truly appreciate you. Can you tell us the reason why you feel that the prices of things have gone up?
Yeah, the subsidy. I have demanded because immediately Mr. President removed the subsidy. Fuel, ego fuel, aliza now. So immediately here basala eba energy butafia the motor TSC ego the materials here nine. Man open a motor ego motor ego man other things get ego. So I believe now this removal of a subsidy because this inflation. I will right now. Ice sugar, like one like this. This one is a 500 gram. This is a 500 gram before is 800 naira, but now he had a reserve of 1,300 naira.
This cucumber I used to buy normally. I'll buy like 200, then sell 15 naira. But now you buy that 5 for 1,000. Sometimes you buy 1.5, you now sell 300 or more than. So you made everybody, some people are no longer buying it. Watermelon, same, we can buy that one before now, like 1,000 or 700, but now you buy it for 2,500 to sell 3,000 or more than. This pear now, I used to buy 200, counting, then I'll sell 15 naira, but now you buy 3 for 1,000 to sell either 300 or 500. Depending, I used to buy 400 to sell 500, but I bought each one here now 1,000 naira to sell 1, 2 or 1, 3. Let them start paying everybody, at least their workers. They should pay them well, increase the salary of most people. Majority of people at least in this Enuguna are government workers, which is if they are being paid well, I think, for my own opinion, the prices will, even if it's high, we can still make end meet.
Before, if at the ma. I don't have any and can't need a baby. I get 1.5. Okay, I get 2,000. Bah, man, I since I can't video where they took no dear. I am a rabbi, where I am a rabbi naga. If I didn't know where they are named Waji, or if you go tack, he get great. He go if at 100 naira that he just in he go 200. He just managed to go at a rate. Ne go quanaga. Araba. Kanje go kita mana if I go about 50 naira 100 naira mana ba kita ofungu about 400 500 amara mu ogbenye ma Nigeria na eme na umu ogbenye ga live.
Then rice, a bushel of rice 30,000 local rice, cup ya 300 naira. Ibiana beans 150,000 a bag. Ofu penta 6,000 na cup 300 ọ dị luzumu ogbenye aka. Ọ bụzi groundnut oil nke bụ nke cholesterol adịghị ọ bụ Kings ka anyị na-egozi 65,000 naira to 70 na-ele bottle 180 nke bụ cholesterol nke na-agbaju mmanụ agbaju ababa n'obi ka anyị na-egozi 65,000 na-ele 1,400.
Economic analysts have identified heavy reliance on imported goods as one major factor pushing up prices. Most basic goods consumed in the country, ranging from consumer products like milk and sugar to industrial necessities like petrol and machinery, are all imported, thereby impacting negatively on the economy of the country. Policy analyst Chukwunoye Okereke sheds light on the underlying reasons behind the persistent price hikes despite the appreciation of the Naira.
The prices of dollar coming down, and we're expecting the prices of commodities in the market to come down immediately is not possible. There are too many factors that might make it to be a little bit challenging in the immediate. Before now, we've always had farmland insecurity, and we've had flooding. Farmland insecurity first. It has been very difficult in the last couple of years for farmers to go to their farms to really do the real farm work because of banditry, kidnapping, header issues. They were being talked about here and there, but the exacerbation of the inflation we are seeing in the area of foods was really extended by the reason of the forex challenges. Food line inflation is what is actually determining the Nigeria inflation. It's almost 30 or 31%, the highest since the economy of this country started. So the pressure is high. Energy insecurity too is another factor that is equally creating this challenge. Diesel has not come down. Petrol has not come down. Those things are still driving it. We have infrastructural rigidities. These people farm in the hinterlands, and the infrastructure that will make them bring foods into where it could be sold is not there. So these things are still there, affecting the price of foods.
Chukwunoye Okereke also identified some measures that the government can adopt in solving the problem.
It will interest you to know that we've lost over $48 billion between 2017 and 2021. Recorded crude oil theft from Naira data. 48-point-something billion dollars. That's what we've lost 2017 to 2021. Imagine what that will have done to our economy. Every state has a specified number of local governments. There has to be a matching order. There must be food sufficiency. We must be able to grow foods to feed ourselves first, before any other thing. And that will go a long way in trying to bring down the cost of foods. And by extension, the forests. If the government begin to bring in their might to clear the forests, there will not be any hiding place for kidnapping again. We'll turn it to mechanized agriculture. It seems that nobody owns the forest. So since nobody owns the forest, let the government own it, because they are the owner of the lands in every part of the federation. Don't you see, we are using one stone to kill two birds. As we are getting food sufficiency, we are getting security. So these are fundamental things that should be done. And once it's done, we'll see our food prices coming down to a price that is very agreeable.
The effects of Naira's appreciation may take some time to trickle down to consumer prices. This is because businesses typically factor in not just the current exchange rate, but also past purchases, the overall cost of production, and the future uncertainty. While a stronger Naira is a welcome development, Nigerians may have to be a little more patient to feel the impact on consumer goods and services. Charles Pius reporting for Signature TV.